Eastside Echoes podcast, man. We are back, baby. We are back. This is gonna be a big one today, y'all. This is gonna be a big one. I know y'all see my boy right here. I'm about to introduce him in a second. Bro, this is gonna be a big episode. Hopefully this inspires y'all. Knicks just lost to the Spurs last night. I'm mad about that. But anyways, let's get to this introduction, man.
Yes, sir.
Isiah Taborn, Mr. Bedford. No, get the fuck out. Mr. Bedford, Bedford High School, Hiram College, and that's in, where part of Ohio is that?
Hiram, Ohio.
Hiram, Ohio. Okay, Wilmington in Cincinnati. And then professional basketball player, Isiah Taborn. This is somebody to me. Hold on, don't talk yet. Y'all, this is somebody that I hold so close in my heart. This is like my big brother. He's done so much for me in terms of my career in basketball. And more than just basketball. Like, he's done so much for me off the court. Just giving me the game when I'm having bad days, being there for me. You know, he's literally like a part of my family. So, thank you. Matter of fact, thank you.
Yes,
I need to tell you that. Thank you. In front of everybody. So when I'm looking at this camera, and just thank you, bro. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, because I genuinely, y'all, let me tell y'all, this man right here, I would not be here or where I am without him. So thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
It's love.
Thank
man.
you for being here.
Love. Thanks for the invite, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so glad to have you here. So, man, let's get right into it. I want to hear your story, bro. I want to hear your story. I want to hear from young to where we are now. So talk to me, man.
Okay. You know, I got you. Young, just growing up. My auntie Carla put the ball in my hand first.
At 4?
Yeah, at 4.
In the driveway?
In the driveway, yep.
She gave you your first drill shooting?
Yeah, had me dribbling up and down the driveway, shooting the ball in my hoop in the yard. You know, had me doing all the drills, so, you know, can't thank her enough for that, because, you know, my auntie Carla used to be a big time boy. She used to hoop too back in the day before her knees went to the Lord. But yeah, just fell in love. First watching Kobe, you know.
Okay.
First ever watched the Lakers game. I was like, man, who is 24? He
nice.
Me too. And
me
I
too.
was just like, you know, I wanted to be like him when I grow up. And then, you know, from there I had a hoop in my yard on Cannon Road. I had all the neighborhood kids over there. Mm-hmm. I used to be 7, 8 years old hooping with guys, 15, 16. You know, it used to be tough. They used to bully me in the driveway. I used to come in the house angry, you know.
Man,
Mom used to be like, calm down, it's just a game. I used to be like, you know, I want to fit in to be good. And, you know, they so much better than me. I want to be good as them. They don't pass me the ball at my own house. You know, it's just...
And my own house is crazy.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Yeah, my big bro EJ, man, he used to...
EJ... I don't know.
You don't know EJ, nah.
Okay.
He been locked up for a very long time, but you know, he put that he like progressed me, you know, in the driveway. Mm-hmm. He used to bring all his old friends over. Like, you know, he got the only hoop in the neighborhood, this ball at his house. He used to make sure I was included all the time. He used to pick me up, talk me through the game, like, you know, hey, you want the ball, you better go rebound it, or you want the ball, you better, when I pass you better make it. Like, That's the same thing you told me when I was young.
Yeah, you know. We're going to get there in a minute, y'all. We're going to get there in a minute.
It was tough getting the ball as a young kid at your own house, which is crazy. But, you know, grow up hooping at the Bedford Rec. You know, I had my role models up there. Shout out to my boy Dom, my big brother.
So let me cut. Bro, what is this early obsession with things? First it was cars. You know, every single one that drove down the street, every model, and then Matchbox car everywhere you went.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And then from that, I went to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You slept with that. And then it was wrestling.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
And you still watch that to this day.
Yeah, he's still going, so.
So, what is it with... Because now, as time went on, it's basketball. So, how did those change over time, those obsessions? Why did you become obsessed?
I would just say, I get easily infatuated with things. So, when I was young, you just see cars around. I'm like, man, that's nice. Like, I used to name the make, model.
Who taught you them? Or you just...
I just would like figuring out on my own and just be like, I would ask questions. I used to ask a lot of questions. Hey, what kind of car is that? And I used to remember it off the dome. I used to remember hanging out. They used to be like, hey, what car is that, Zay? And I used to be like, oh, that's a 2008. Blah, 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 blah. They used to be like, how you know that off your head? You so young.
Hey, y'all, that is crazy work. That is crazy work.
I think it's a little touch of autism I have, but, I used to just get infatuated with things. And then, watching Spider-Man movies, I'd be like, dang, as a kid, I used to be like, I want to be a superhero. Mm-hmm. So I used to have my little Spider-Man doll, had my Spider-Man lunchbox.
Slept with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Like, maybe I might become Spider-Man one day.
So, okay, let me ask you a question, though.
Go ahead.
When is... There's a word on the street that you never had cereal. Have you ever had cereal?
That's cap.
Have you ever had cereal?
Yes, I eat Honey Nut Cheerios.
When? Since when?
I eat Honey Nut Cheerios all the time. That's one of my...
When did you start?
I started very late.
Yeah, because Mama Lizzy.
Yep, I used to get babysit by Mama Lizzy.
So, first of all, I was only around Mama Lizzy twice. I was only around her twice. Yeah. God rest her soul. Sweet soul. Man. Just an amazing woman, an amazing person. I'm thankful that you brought me around to even be in her presence. Mm-hmm. So, man, rest in heaven to Mama Lizzy. But she... And we could talk. I want to talk about that when we get there. Okay. But she always made breakfast for you every single day.
Yeah, eggs,
every single
pancakes, bacon, sausage.
And then when you went to daycare, you were appalled. Because you didn't have breakfast.
I used to be like, what is this? I used to be like, where is the pancakes? Where's the egg? They come give me some apple and some milk and be like, here's breakfast. I'm like, what is this?
That's crazy work, bro. Let me adjust the microphone. That's crazy work. Right, okay, so keep going. Keep from there. So Mama Lizzy was doing that very young.
Yeah, very young.
And then as time went on, the obsessions with things were going on wildest.
Why does it happen?
Okay, and then when were you always like super in love with basketball?
Yeah, I was.
Or was it like you knew you loved it? When did it become like? When was like, okay, this is serious?
I would say it became serious in middle school, because then it was like, okay, I'm about to hit high school. Like, I gotta really lock in. Like, I gotta start training, working out, getting better. Like, you feel me? But I was always really in love with it. I used to play in all the rec leagues when I was young. But, I was always the real silent kid. I was always the shooter. So, I never used to get the ball that much. But, so, when I got to high school, I was like, okay, I got to turn up if I really want to do something with this.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so you made both middle school. Have you ever been cut?
No, I got cut 8th grade.
What?
I cut my 8th grade
I didn't know that.
Yep, Coach Griffiths. He cut me 8th grade team. That really turned my savage up. Yeah.
Okay, so after you got cut, what was that like?
I was so embarrassed to walk around Haskett, like, cause like all my peers was like, oh,
Haskett Middle School.
Haskett Middle School.
That's for Bedford Middle School.
Yeah.
Okay.
All my friends was like, yeah, Zay one of the best in the school. Zay one of the best in the school. Then they get cut, and then just have to live with that embarrassment for a whole year. Did
you make it 9th grade year?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So 9th grade year. What was the 9th, 10th, 11th? Did you tell me that period of time? Anything about basketball in school, but also about life. Where were you at in life? Spiritually, emotionally. Talk to me about it. Because I don't know I don't want to just try to guess, but your dad. Let's talk.
So I met my dad at 16. So that was sophomore year. But my freshman year, I was just focused on sports. I ain't gonna lie. I had a terrible GPA.
GPA is crazy.
I was below a 2.0. I was NL for like the first semester.
Ninth grade year.
Wow. Yeah, like I would be on the freshman basketball. I was on the freshman basketball team just sitting. But you know, I eventually got together. You know, not being able to play was definitely a culture shock. But you know, I was a freshman boy in high school. I was around a bunch of grown women. You know, then I was, you know, just like, oh, I'm coming in and hoop. Like, what's this school shit? Like, you know, so I really had to, being in NL was like, gotta wake up now.
Freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year actually. So
you still haven't met your dad yet?
Nope, still haven't met my dad. Not my freshman year. Then,
so where was your dad?
Well, ironically, my dad was about only 10 minutes away from me. He was
bro.
Which is crazy. I know.
That's crazy work.
So sophomore year, I remember one day, my mom sat me down and was like, you know, do you want to meet your dad? Like, do you have any interest in that? So
what was the reasoning why you didn't meet him for all them years?
You know when he explained it to me, he was like, you know, him and my mom was like best friends. They was locked in. They was real best friends. And then my brother, who's only a couple months older than me, and then you know my dad had me at a young age where he was immature. He wasn't ready for 2 kids, pretty much back to back.
Dang.
So.
2 kids is crazy.
He told my mom, he was like, you know, like, you know, I don't want him. Like, you know, why you gonna do this to me? You know, I'm not ready to have another kid. And my mom was like, you know, I'm gonna have this baby. You know, you think I'm not worthy to have your baby just because you had another and blah, 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 blah. And so, you know, I guess he wasn't ready to face me for 16 some odd years.
So what was it like growing up without him for them 16 years? Or did you not really? No, because he wasn't there. Did you just it's okay? He's not there.
It was hard and it was easy at the same time. The easy part because you know I had Paul. I had a bunch of male role models in my life who like my friends at the rec, my older brothers.
Tell me a little bit about Paul.
Paul, that's the GOAT, man. He taught me. My grandfather Paul, I call him Paul because you know my grandma I couldn't say like Papa, so I just say Paul when I was younger. So he taught me how to change my first tire. Wow. Taught me how to change brakes. You know, I'm still learning from him to this day how to be a man and all the responsibilities of a man.
That's amazing.
And, you know, I can't thank him enough.
That's a good dude.
He used to come to,
y'all.
You know, Donuts for Dads. He used to come to all the dad events for me. He used to put on for me. You know, I couldn't thank him enough for that. You know,
that's amazing.
I couldn't be sitting there alone. But yeah. So Paul pretty much was my father figure, and you know. I would have like my role models at the rec who would help me with life and hoops and stuff like that, and my big brothers around the neighborhood that would help me with life and hoops. So, but then it was hard too because it was like I would go up to the rec and see kids training with their dad and be like, "Oh, I love my dad. I love my dad so much." And then I'd be sitting there watching YouTube videos trying to learn myself, and I'd be like, "Damn."
I love basketball TV. That's what I used to watch.
I used to just Google Kobe Bryant and watch highlights.
You don't know nothing about. I love basketball TV.
I used to Google Kobe highlights and try
to imitate him.
Watch one clip, pause it, and just try and imitate the move. And then you know it'd just be hard. It's like you know I wish my dad was here with me doing this. I used to ask my mom like, you know, why my dad not coming around? And she's like, oh, he'll come around when he's ready. Like you know, you young, you ain't gonna get that right now, but you know, so it was hard that way, but you know, Paul and all my other male role models made it a lot easier.
So when you met him, were you angry?
No, I wasn't angry. I was more curious. I used to
why would you do this to me?
Yeah, I just sat down and asked and like, you know, like where you been? Why you ain't been around? Like, did you ever think about me?
Dang, man.
Like, why did you? Like, what was you and my mom's relationship dynamic like? It wasn't more angry, it was more curiosity.
Okay, so you met him going into your sophomore year? No.
Yeah, going into
junior. Yeah, because at the middle of your sophomore year.
Yeah. Because
your birthday in December.
Yeah,
right. So talk to me about sophomore year, if you ever remember. You know you're getting old. My boy like 30. He's like 30. He about to be 31. I'm just playing.
The fuck out of here. No, sophomore year it was fun.
Did you play varsity?
I did. I played a little.
You played varsity freshman?
I played JV freshman. I played a little
freshman year.
I played a little bit of varsity my sophomore year toward the end of the year. You know,
right.
Bedford was more of a football school, so everybody quit basketball, and then you know, me and a couple freshmen was left with the crumbs. Or me
Was
and a
left
couple
with the
sophomores. A couple sophomores was left with me, my boy Bush and Cartier was left with the Crumbs, and we got called up to play varsity a couple of games.
Okay.
So, you know.
Okay, so then you met your dad.
Yeah, then I met my
So
pops.
this was on your 16th, around your 16th birthday? Like, do you
No, it
remember
was
when?
in October, so a couple months before my birthday.
Okay. So then going into, when did you start to think about, like, dang, I want to be a pro? Like, when did you, and when did Mama Lizzy get sick?
She didn't get sick till I was in college,
Okay.
so that's a very long time from there.
Okay.
She was healthy around this time, but I started thinking, I was thinking NBA, typical high school guy stuff in like my junior year, sophomore year. So, quickly realized that let's change those expectations.
Okay. So it was junior year. Junior year, you played a lot of varsity?
Yeah, all I played was varsity junior year.
Okay, and you had a great year.
Had a great year.
And you got your offer.
Yep.
To Indianapolis University in Indianapolis, Indiana Division II?
Yeah, D2.
Okay, and you got that, and then you tore your ACL.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, but let's go back. So, you used to go around.
Oh yeah, I used to.
You know.
Yeah.
So y'all, he used to go around.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna break this up?
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
thought I wasn't gonna break this
crazy.
up? Oh no, I'm cooking you.
No, I see.
So if any of Zay's old girlfriends or any of Zay's old people that he was messing with, bro, he lied to y'all.
I definitely did.
He told y'all he was going to the NBA right out of high school or right after college, one and done.
Nah. I told him I was going D1.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
So Zay, y'all, he told all the girls he was talking to in high school that he was going D1, and that's how he got. Yeah, so y'all can fill in the dots.
I had a preferred walk-on offer from Kent, and I used to be like, man, I'm finna go there start. I'm going to the league. I'm going D1, and they used to be like, oh, and I used to be like, yeah.
That's hilarious, bro. Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah, what's up? I'm D1. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm
that's
D1.
That's back when athletes was hot too. So
It wasn't all.
It wasn't scammers and dudes driving Hellcats. It was if you was athletic and you was good at your sport, you had it all. You had the world.
Yeah. Wow, bro. So you get your offer. When did you get the offer to play Indianapolis?
I got it around January of my junior year when I was doing really good.
At the end of the season?
Yeah, toward the end of the season.
Okay, so then you got it, and then how long after that did you tear your ACL?
A month later.
Yeah,
President's Day.
Tell them the story.
President's Day 2018. Man, we didn't even have school that day. We had to practice early in the morning. The last drill of the day. I'm driving on a fast break. I go and try and hit a spin move. Dude bumped me. My knee like cave in and I just fall. And I'm just sitting there screaming like, ah. Trainer.
I think Zay a little soft because I ain't scream when I tore mine, just to let y'all know. I ain't scream. Hey, okay. I ain't scream when I tore mine.
Yeah, I was sitting there screaming. I'm like, man, ah. Trainer come up to me. She's like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, man, my knee, like, I can't straighten it. I'm hurting right now. So then, boom, practice in. I go home. The next day we got school. So it's like, oh, you just got a sprained knee. Yeah, you can practice.
That's what they told me.
So I'm like, okay. I go and practice. We running a drill. we running one of our plays where I got to, like, go back door. I try and plan. I'm like, boom, just fail. And I'm like, yeah, no, this not no sprained knee. So,
wow.
She like, I think you should get an MRI. I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So I got an MRI. Tore ACL and meniscus. So.
And when you tore it, your high school coach.
His hating ass.
You want to tell it or you want me to tell it?
Hey, go ahead, tell it. I hate that nigga. Excuse my language, but.
So, the day after you tore it? Was it the day after?
No, I was like.
Or was it after surgery?
It was like after surgery.
Okay, so after surgery, y'all, Isiah, do you want? I don't know his name. If you want to put it in there,
Pete Priola.
Hey, bro, you dropping a lot of names.
But I don't know what he had
y'all,
against me.
Zay is dropping a lot of names that you got beef with.
Hey, I don't know what he had against me in my class, but like, I don't know.
So what happened was, as soon as you had surgery, he called Indianapolis University and told them that you tore your ACL and they took your offer away.
Yeah, I mean, I already knew it was coming because my junior year I was good, but we didn't win a single game. So, and he hated that. He hated it. So, and I remember vividly one day.
Oh my god!
One day after practice, he sat us all down. He went literally down the line and flamed every player on our team.
Flamed y'all.
He was like, "Yeah, you got college coaches calling me, asking me about you when you don't play no defense. We ain't win no games."
He said that to you?
Yeah, he's like,
You still don't play defense.
He was like, you don't impact winning, and you want me to get you into school?
What, bro?
We ain't won a single game, and you blah blah blah. Stop having these coaches call my phone and win a game for us. I was like, wow. I'm like, so you declining calls about me? I'm like, okay.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. So now your ACL's tore.
Yeah.
You just lost your Division II offer. What is life like?
I mean, I was hurt, man. You know, but I had a very supportive family, and I had a supportive girl I was talking to at the time that helped me get through it. But it was rough. I ate myself tried to eat myself out of my depression.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rough, sleepless nights. You know, my family hated being around me because I was so agitated and just mad at the world about my condition. And it was a rough couple months for sure.
So, you used to get up and dance in the mirror to make sure you...
Not in the mirror.
Or this was... Where was it? Was this in college or this was during your ACL?
This was my senior year after I came back.
Okay, so my fault. We're gonna get there. But, so, you are a believer.
Of course, yes.
You are a believer.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about when that started. And now when we spoke a few months ago in April, when we were sitting on your couch, you were saying to how the Lord told you, come back to me, my son. This is during your ACL, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So talk me through that.
So, I was always a believer. You know, my grandma used to have me in church from a very young boy.
Ba?
Yeah, ba.
Okay.
But, I started really diving into word myself my senior year, because my whole personality and everything about my life was basketball up until my senior year, Mm-hmm. So once I lost that and I felt like I wasn't the best or I wasn't the most hottest talked about person, then, I went to church one day and then my pastor, Reginald Coates, gave one of the best sermons of my life, and I was like, I got to start.
What was the sermon about?
It's just about self-worth and about self-love, and it was like, if God could love such an imperfect creature like you, why can't you love yourself? And I was like, you know what, that really hit home, because I was really depressed around that time. Like, I just came back from my injury. I wasn't myself. Everybody, I lost it. And I'm like, dang, I lost them. I lost the one thing I felt like I was actually good at. So I was like,
you don't feel like you were good. You don't feel like you were good at nothing else.
I just felt like basketball was my whole personality. Like, I felt like, who's Isiah? Like, I would be like, I hoop and that would be the first thing I would say.
So for me, this has been one of the biggest lessons I've learned through my injury, and also learning from you too. And we gonna get to it, but y'all, like I told y'all, like Zay, he's like my literal blood big brother. Like, he's helped me with a lot of things, and the biggest thing you kind of, more so throughout college. Low. It doesn't matter whether you have a good game, bad. It doesn't matter where you shoot. If you shoot 5 for 5 or 0 for 5, it doesn't matter if you have 15 or 1 or 0.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you still got to eat dinner after.
Exactly.
You're still Logan. You're still LP. You same low. You're still low, bro. You not. Doesn't make a difference how good of a game you have. So, the thing that I was trying to point out to y'all is, I feel like if you are a believer, If you are a believer, we get so caught up into, oh, I'm an artist, I'm a basketball player, I'm a singer, I'm a football player, I'm a baseball player. The thing that for me was like that needs to the one of the things that needs to change is when somebody says, "Oh, Logan Finney, who are you?" It's not, "Oh, I'm a basketball player." The first thing I should say is I'm a believer, and then everything after that, or not even just I'm a believer, because that takes God out of it, but it's about a relationship. So my thing is no, not just I'm a believer, but I'm a child of God.
Yep.
And I feel like that's the first thing we should be saying when people ask us who we are, because it's like, and nothing's wrong with being a basketball player or being a musician or being these things.
That shouldn't be your entire personality.
But what I'm saying, they can just be 2, 3, 4, 5 on the list instead of number 1.
Yeah.
So okay, keep going. My fault. I just want to put that in there.
You're right.
So you get back from the ACL and you came back in like 4.5 months, 5 months.
4.5 months.
Y'all, this dude here, like, he's Superman, bro.
Yeah. I was looking at pictures about a week ago. I had surgery in March, and then I went back to O for my first session in like June.
Really?
Yep.
2019. 2018.
Yep. 2018.
2018. Wow.
Yep.
So then senior year, do you play?
Yeah, I played my senior year. My first game, first practice, I was there. First game, I was there.
So how did your senior year go? What was life?
My senior year was very up and down. First game, I'm sitting there with my big bulky brace on, with my legs sleeve, trying to hide it from everybody. First game at Brush, I didn't get in until like the later stages. Got in, hit like 2 threes, but then I was like, dang, I went from being a man last year to barely playing. It hurt. That's when I was like, I lost the one thing that I felt like made me the man. And then I was like, I'm lost without this. Like, I'm not good at basketball no more, so I don't know who I am no more. And that's when I found God. I really found God for the first time in my life. And
that was that sermon about self-worth.
About self-worth, self-love.
Everything like that.
Yep.
So, now high school's about to end. Mm-hmm. Do you have any opportunities to go anywhere and play?
Yeah, I had an offer from Hiram College and then a JV offer from Bethel College.
Okay, so you chose to go to Hiram.
Yes.
So I'm gonna let you tell the story, and I'm gonna ask questions as if I don't know you already.
Okay.
Tell me about Hiram. Tell me as much detail as you can give me.
When I went to Hiram, Coach Jefferson recruited me. It was a black coach, so I was instantly like, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Kind of like, okay, black people resemble with black people. So I went there, watched the team. It's like, okay, they got some black dudes on the team. They got some cool people on the team. The other freshmen coming in that year were cool too. Nassim, Matt Crane, Kevin Beans, DeWarren, Deontay. So I was like, I liked this freshman class. I liked this team. I was doing really good in all the open gyms against all the older people. Had a great mentor, Sherman Dean. So I'm like, I feel like I could do something here. Like, okay, I like the vibe. I like the school. It's small. I'm not no big school, big city type of guy. So I'm like, okay, nice and small. So I'm like, okay, I like this school so far. And then Bethel, it was nice, but it was a Christian school. So, very limited on what you could do with the dorms and stuff like that. And with the women and the coaches just gave me a weird vibe. And then it was just like a weird location. It was small. But it was like tiny small.
So that's why you didn't choose to go there?
Yeah, I just didn't like the vibe of Bethel.
Okay, so then talk to me about what happened with Hiram.
When I was there?
Yeah, when you were there.
Oh, when I was there, my freshman year was a movie, man. I loved all my freshman teammates, played JV, because I was only like 130.
My boy was a baby weight.
Yeah, I was baby weight. I couldn't even bench 135 as a freshman.
What?
So he was like, "How do you expect to play?"
Wow.
So I would. He told me that I got to gain some LBs, get my strength up.
Getting some LBs.
Then I had a real chance of playing with the big dogs next year if I gained some weight.
Yeah.
But he's the head coach, Coach Kibler. He didn't make it to next year. He quit in one of the middle of our practices. Our star, he was he was a bona fide star. He was a killer. Jalen Kirksey, man, that was my dog.
I don't know who that is.
I know he went to I forgot what high school he went to, but he was cold though. He was cold, man.
He from Ohio?
Yeah, he from here.
Wow.
I gotta figure out what school he went to.
Okay.
But one of the practices, him and Coach Killer used to get into go at it all the time. And one practice, it boiled over. They yelling back and forth at each other. Jaden like, yeah, fuck you. You're a terrible coach. Coach Killer like, man, all right, I'm done. Boom, threw the clipboard, just walked out.
Wow.
Then Coach Jefferson took over for that year.
Wow.
Yeah, so
then what happened with that?
Coach Jefferson finished off the year. Then Hiram went on that coaching search, and they picked the worst possible candidate ever.
Oh my God! So then, how did that? What happened with that with you? I gotta know this.
Man, Taylor.
My bad, y'all. Hey, my bad, y'all.
Our coach, the new head coach, Coach Raw, awful.
Coach Raw, awful.
Awful. Yeah, and so that first year, it was very rough. We butted heads all the time. Me, him, RJ, my boy RJ, Doug,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All the guys.
You gonna tell them about the scrimmage?
Oh,
why you leaving out details, bro?
I forgot about that. You're right. So
why you leaving out details, bro?
One practice we had, it was just straight bench warmers versus just like the rotation guys.
And you was a bench warmer.
I was. It was me.
You suck. No, I'm just playing.
It was me. It was Gavin, his freshman name Gavin. It was me. It was RJ. I think it was Doug on our team. Aaron Brosia.
Who is
and
that?
just
I don't know.
My roommate, my freshman year, it was we. And then the reason I never have a roommate again.
Why you dissing all these people, bro?
No, that's my guy.
You came on the podcast to diss everybody?
No, that's my guy. Wow. That's my guy.
Hey, y'all. Zay came on the podcast. No. He's like, no, Zay came on Eastside Echoes. He's like, yeah, I got some resentment in my heart. I'm about to get on here tonight and diss everybody.
I loved all my teammates.
But it's not just him. You dissed a lot of people. Why are you dissing people today, bro?
Because
you feel away.
Today.
Are you having an okay day?
I'm having a great day.
Are you sure?
I just had some rough coaches for a couple years.
But are you having an okay day today? Because you're not like this every day.
Listen, yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Are you positive?
I'm positive.
Are you positive that you're sure?
Yes. Okay. I just had a rough stretch of coaches, man. It gets better though, I promise. But I had a few gems in there too. Coach Bobby, shout out Coach Bobby, Coach Tribble, Coach Brown.
Okay.
That was my dog. But the scrimmage,
hypocritical.
It was the bench warmers versus like the rotation guys. So bench warmers, we come in, we hot. I'm getting to the paint at will. My boy Doug shooting 30-footers. RJ getting 2 feet in the paint, dishing it to all.
And they're keeping score.
They're keeping score.
They're keeping stats.
Bench warmers.
Are they keeping stats?
Yeah, they're keeping stats.
Okay.
I had like 30.
I thought it was 40.
No, I had
pick one. Is it 3 or 4?
It's like 36.
Oh, it's 36.
I round up though.
Oh, you round up.
Yeah. So
okay. Well, personally, I don't. 36 is like closer to 35.
Not we round up. So we up the first half, and then they gave me a tech in practice. He gave me a tech in practice. That's how much he did not like me. So Coach Christie, the assistant, was coaching us. He like, yeah, like bench warmers. We up. Second half though, they came out and smacked us though. They was like, okay, this is enough. So
didn't y'all win the scrimmage though?
No, we lost the scrimmage. But he cheated the second half. I felt like, but
who did?
The coach. Because he was reffing. So he was like, he was giving them all the calls, and I'm arguing the calls and throwing the ball at him. I'm like, what you doing?
You threw the ball to coach?
I like rolled the ball. I'm like, what is you calling, bro? He yelling at me like, hey, what you doing, Taborn, and blah blah blah.
What?
So, so and then after that, I never had a chance to get in after that.
So did you quit the team?
No, I didn't. I never quit the team.
Okay, that's good. Most people would have quit.
No, I stuck it out. Because I like I said, I loved all my teammates. So
you still came to practice and worked hard and everything.
Me, RJ, and Doug used to work out 3 hours a day before practice. Then come to practice.
That's when you had that ugly fro.
Did I have? No, I had braids. That's when I first started getting braids.
What I get.
No, I used to get the cornrows.
No.
At
This is
Hiram?
when you had those. I seen the
No.
picture.
I used to switch with these.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I used to switch with these.
Go back
then
and forth.
cornrow. Yeah, I used to go
Okay.
back and forth.
Yep. Okay. You used to go back and forth. Okay.
Yeah, back at Hiram. But I loved all my teammates.
When was the ugly fro?
That was senior year.
You were like a fake deer and fox.
Yeah, I had the freeforms. I had the freeforms with the dye hair.
Hey y'all, he was ugly.
That was
He was
cute.
ugly. No, he wasn't.
Cute. Yeah, that was sexy.
No. Okay. I don't know why. Okay.
That was sexy.
So anyway, so the school year ended, right?
Yep.
So what year is this?
2020, COVID.
So now we're to. I think we met. 2020 or 2021?
Yeah, 2021. Yeah.
Okay, so this was when you were already at Wilmington, or you were going in between?
I was still at Hiram because COVID, so I was at home, but I was still at Hiram, like doing online schooling.
Okay. So I want to talk about my perspective of me meeting you, and then I want you to talk about your perspective of you meeting me and our relationship to now.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
You got me?
I got you.
Okay, so y'all, Seven Hills Rec Center, it's up Broadview Road, right? And I think it was 2021. I think this was 2021.
Yeah.
Seven Hills Rec, I was up there. I went up there with one of my friends to hoop. And y'all, I had a horrible day. Do you remember this?
I don't remember this. No.
I probably didn't hit a shot, just for whatever. But I think I was on your team.
You was.
And I was on your team, and I couldn't hit a shot. Oh, now you don't act like you remember now. You don't
I'm just saying.
now.
I remember you was on my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't act like you. Okay. Anyways, y'all, I had a terrible game, but then I was hooping with Zay, and like he was hitting his shots, and I'm like, honestly, my thought process was like, bro, who is that? I want to be like him. I don't care that I just missed 15 shots over 4 games. I'm going to talk to him. I'm getting contact information. I'm doing everything in the book. And I think when I came up to you, you turned around and talked to me. I think I got your Instagram and then got your number after that. Well, then from what I remember, I had already met Coach O, going there a little bit. And then this is right when O went from CCA to Hawken.
Yeah.
And I walked in and you were shooting on the side hoop. And I go, oh my gosh, you go here too? And ever since then, we've been locked in. Yeah. But you're a little bit older because, I went from Parma to Shaw, and I don't remember all that. So hopefully you remember some more. You could tell me more about where I was at. But yeah, tell me from your perspective of what it was like. Just tell me every single detail you could possibly do.
I was up at Seven Hills. I was working out. Then they're like, yo, you want to play fives? I'm like, yeah, I guess. So I'm up there just trying to get better, just working on shots that I'm trying to take in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I had him on my team. And, the runs in. He come up to me like, yo, what's your name? I'm like, yo, I'm Zay. He like, nice to meet you, bro. What's your name? He like, yo, I'm Logan. He had this little white boy cut. Typical white boy cut, short as hell.
I don't like you, bro.
I'm like, yeah, what's up, little bro? He like, yeah, bro, you really good. I'm like, yeah, you good too, my boy. Just lying and shit. But
I hate you so
then
much.
I gave him the gram. And then I'm like, okay. He was texting me on there. I saw him at O one day. He's like, yeah, you go here too. You remember me? I'm like, man, of course I remember you, bro.
You didn't remember me.
I did remember
okay.
you, bro. I remember everybody. And then, we started talking from there. He was just picking my brain about everything. I was just trying to help him out, guide him on the right path. How my big brother dared me. And then, here we are.
But when for you was it like, because a lot of people, you have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for you, but I'm going to speak for you. I feel like, you're definitely in top 3 for me. I feel like I'm in your top at least 5, something. So I don't want to put a number on it because you have Stu, Kyle. Hey, those my homies too. Hey, if y'all watching this, y'all my homies, bro. I can't wait to see y'all at the cookout. But anyway, or whenever y'all, hey, Kyle, bro. I hope you safe, bro. I hope you come home soon.
Hey man, love you, Kyle.
Yeah, love you, Kyle, bro. Yeah, you my homie, bro. But anyways, when did it, for you, from your perspective, when did it go from, oh, this is just like my little homie I see at the gym every once in a while, to like, we're locked, like we're all the way locked in?
Yeah,
What was that? Cause it wasn't up to me. That, I mean, that's like a big brother thing. So
yeah.
talk to me about that.
I remember we used to go like get smoothies after hoop sessions, and then like we used to go like eat after hoop sessions.
When did we go eat after hoop sessions?
We used to go to like fast food spots. We used to went like Chick-fil-A a couple times.
We did?
Yes, it's a Chick-fil-A right down the street from Hawkins. I remember we went to Pulp a couple times.
We definitely did.
Yeah, so
I don't remember all of it.
It was like once we started hanging out, then I was like, okay, he cool. Like,
started calling more.
Yeah,
started bugging you.
You started texting me more, bugging me more,
bro.
me more.
Y'all, because
I used to start seeing you more at O's and different hoop sessions and stuff like that. So I'm like, he cool outside of the hoop stuff.
Okay, and that was it. That was the only reason why you like.
It used to be like you was cool, and like you was asking me, you was cool, you good vibes, and I'm like, I'm like, he a legit dude. I'm like, he got a good heart, so I'm like, it's only right to help him.
Yeah, for me, y'all, it's like when I see somebody like this, it's like I don't care if you like me, I don't care if you don't like, I don't care. I'm gonna go up to you and I'm gonna suck all the information I can out of you. I'm gonna be like a sponge. Mm-hmm. I don't care.
He's right though. He right.
You know, like that's just who I am as a person, because of my mom making that promise to her and trying to, and you know how deep it go.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, man, I don't care what this dude think. I'm gonna get everything he's willing to give me.
Yeah, and then I was willing to give everything, and then on top of that, I found a little brother, like So I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's not just a mentor relationship. I'm like, we having fun, we laughing, joking with each other, and like, I'm like, he's like real. It's a real dynamic there. So I'm like, like he cool. Like I'm gonna start like this. I'm gonna bring him into the fold.
Yeah. No, bro. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, cause I don't our time from 2021 to 2022, like going into my like, I'm not remembering that all the way, but ever since I can remember, ever since I met you, you've just always been there.
Yeah.
Always been a close, and in my recruitment, you were really helping. Graduation party you came to, like,
of course,
I just looked up to you so much. So, bro, thank you. I'm very,
thank you, man.
No, for sure, bro. That's one thing. We about to get to that. We about to get to that. But no, just thank you for always being there and helping me, bro, because, it's hard to find the real people out here, y'all. It's really hard to. So after Hiram, how did you get to Wilmington?
I remember I was after the last game of sophomore year at Hiram. Everybody was out of there. I was emailing coaches like the day after the game, like I'm in a transfer portal, like So then Coach Rolfe got word of it. And then he brought me to his office and was like, because I emailed Keuka, school AP went to, Jake Scott. I emailed their head coach. And then he got back to me. Really? And then he asked Taylor Rolfe about me. And he gave him good advice. So it must have been good enough. And then he was like, well, you emailing other coaches? You ain't even tell me. You ain't think to tell me. And I was like, no, did I owe you that? And he was like, well, if you don't find a home next year, you're going to have to try out next year. I'm not bringing you back on the team without a proper tryout, and if I decide you're back on the team, then I decided, but if I don't, then you can't be mad at it. So I'm like, all right. And then I was really done. And then it was between Keuka and Wilmington. And then
how did you get Wilmington though?
I was just emailing school after school after school after school, just trying to find a home. And then Coach Michael Mills got back to me, bald black guy from the area too. So it was like, I'm rocking with him, he rocking with me. Mm-hmm. And then Wilmington was cheaper ultimately. So it was like, hey.
So you went there.
Yeah, went to Wilmington.
So then talk to me about, for 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years. Wilmington.
So then talk to me about 2 years there.
2 years there was the best 2 years of my life for real. Really.
Really?
That's when I really explored myself outside of basketball, like, because the professors at Hiram, I thought they could care less about me.
Wow.
But the professors at Wilmington, they were so hands on, they were so attentive to, like, my advisor was like one of my best friends, and I was like, wow. I'm like, I actually am kind of smart. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm here for a reason.
Right.
So then, on top of school, I was good at school, and then on top of that, I was feeling my best at hoops.
Okay. Okay, so the junior year of college, you played a lot.
Yeah.
This was my senior year of high
This
school.
was senior year of high school. Yeah.
Okay. So you played a lot. And how did that junior year go on the court?
On the court, it was up and down. You know, I would get a lot of ticket here and there, and then I would not play some games here and there. Would get in some games, would not get in some games.
Okay.
I really came along, though, towards the end of the year. Started playing my best ball. Started getting a lot of tick that year. But at the beginning, it was like, you know, you're a transfer, you're just learning. So it's like, yeah, I had to take a back seat for a little minute.
Right.
And I had to keep my head down, keep working.
Okay. So then senior year.
Yeah, senior year was the same thing. You know, I was like, you know, I'm about to graduate. Last year of school. On the court, though, it was rough. It was rough up until Mama Lizzy died. It was rough on the court. On the court, though, it was amazing. I had great professors, great classes. I was on top of all my schoolwork.
Okay, so talk to me about when Mama Lizzy got sick, how that affected you, and then ultimately, just tell that story, please.
So, you know, Mama Lizzy, she used to be in, like, a wheelchair, and then, like, one of the hospitals, like, they, like, dropped her and, like, you know, messed up her head or something like that. So, she was really sick in the hospital.
Sick with?
She had diabetes and on top of, like, a multitude of other things that I can't name on top of my head right now. But she was sick, real sick. She was in the hospital a lot. So it was rough for me to go from Cincinnati to Cleveland a lot, just leaving her in that condition like that.
And then as time went on, when was it like, dang, we don't know how much longer?
One day before her birthday, my mom called me and was like, you know, Mom Lizzy may not have a lot of time left. And I was like, yeah.
When was this?
This was in, like, September. Her birthday was in September of 2023. Because I graduated 2024.
Right.
Yeah, so September 2023, like, you know, she don't got a lot of time left. So I'm like, yeah, you right. So I'm like, you know, I just tried to be there. I would be on FaceTime with her. Because, she had, what's the disease where you forget?
Dementia?
Yeah, she had dementia.
Or Alzheimer's?
Yeah, I think it was Alzheimer's.
Okay.
One of those where she forgot people. And, like, Bob would call me and, like, yeah, she forgetting me. But then, like, she would FaceTime me and instantly remember me. And
really?
That just explained the relationship we had for all those years.
Wow. That's amazing, bro.
So, I think it was her 90th birthday. I always feel bad about this because I was going to come home. But then, and I held this against my family, but I shouldn't have, and I'm sorry for that, y'all. But I was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to come home for her birthday. And they're like, no, you don't need to. You're going to see her for Christmas. They like, no, just trying to be positive. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm just going to FaceTime her then. So I FaceTime. He's like, you know, happy birthday, Mom. She's like, happy birthday, Izzy, when you coming home. I was like, you know, I'm going to be home soon. I'm like, I miss you. I miss you so much. And then a month later, she passed.
Man, bro. Rest in peace, Mama Lizzy, man. Thank you for telling that story, bro. So I know I haven't told you about this, but on my dad's side, my great grandfather, I used to call him Pat, and he had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So he would forget everybody's names.
Yeah.
And what he would do is, like, he would call people Isaac Newton and, like weird names like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, like, there was one time, bro, he called me by my name, and it scared me to death. It scared me to death, bro. But at first, you know, and I was young. Like, I wasn't even 15 when he passed. He passed in 2015. And me and him were close, but my whole life he had Alzheimer's from the time I can remember. My mom, she passed a little, like a year or two after him. But bro, one of the things that really hurt me was when I would be around him, like he would keep saying the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it made me angry. And I would just yell in, and I would yell at him and everything. And
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and then my mom would get on me like, "Lo, you can't yell." But yeah. And that hurt. Like, I wish I didn't act that way now.
Yeah. I feel you.
But
no, you know, what hurt me?
I pray that he's in a better place.
What hurt me being around Mama Lizzy was, you know, just seeing how hard she worked to try and get back mobile. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, she loved going to the casino. Mm-hmm. She used to love walking around. She used to, like, she really instilled that family value in me. So it was like she used to love, like, just walking, putting together family. Like, she held my family together. Like, I used to call her, like, she used to be the sun to our solar system.
Like the matriarch of the family.
Wow. She used to hold everything, and she used to keep everybody in line. And, you know, so it was like, I would go over there, like, help her up the stairs. She like, you know, Izzy, one day, you know, you're going to help me up these stairs. Like, she, like, you know, I'm going to be back. Like, I'm working. Like, she like, you know, I'm gonna be healthy again one day, and we gonna go gamble. We gonna go to the casino. I'm like, yeah, you right, Mama Lizzy, you right.
Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Man, bro. The 2 times I was around her, 3 times I was around her, bro. She wasn't able to speak.
Yeah.
She wasn't able to, but I mean, I went up and hugged her, and y'all, like I told y'all in the last episode, like, bro, everything for me is spiritual. So like, I'm a big field energy guy.
Yeah.
And bro, it's like, well, I didn't talk to her much, but when I went and hugged her, bro, it was like I could feel love, bro.
Yeah.
It was like I could feel love, and it almost we weren't close. You know, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even get to. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, when I would go talk to her, bro, just go, "Hey, Mama Lizzy, how you doing?" Give her a hug. Yeah. Like, bro, like, I felt so much love, but it also, for some reason, don't know why, no lie to you, bro, it gave me pain.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, dang, bro, like, it was painful for me. Because it's like, maybe she don't want me to hug her, but you could feel it.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It was like you could feel, but that was like in the back of my head. It's like, maybe she don't want it. But I'm like, in her condition, somebody like that, I just want to love on you.
Yeah.
And you could feel, like, I could feel it in my spirit, bro. Like, she didn't have no problem. She didn't care. She wanted me to hug her. Like, she could talk. And sometimes when I would talk, you know, she would, like, mumble or hum some words. And I was like, it broke my heart because I was like, damn, I wish I knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, rest in peace, rest in heaven, Mama Lizzy, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
On the wrist
for sure.
Forever with us, man.
So now let's talk about, because this is perfect to go into the next thing. So after college, let's really talk about this. So senior year was rough.
Yeah, senior year was rough.
You averaged how many points?
I think about 3.
I thought it was 5. 5.1?
It was.
When I looked, it was 5.1.
It was very low. Let's just say that it's very low.
But you were still able to get a professional opportunity.
Yes, I was. Yes.
So talk to me about that.
So, you know, coming out of school, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna try my best to make this happen. So, you know, I was going to camps.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Give all the details.
Go to camps. Not yet. I ain't go to Vegas yet. That's when I first got my agent from one of my old teammates at Hiram. And, you know, he was putting me on with stuff. I was, like, having to pay to go to camps and showcases and stuff like that. And all that stuff. And I was hooping in the program. And I was hooping in the city. And then my agent was looking for me stuff. So I'm, like, going and paying to go to showcases here, paying to go to showcases there. Going to showcases here, going to tryouts there, tryouts here. You know, just trying to make it happen.
And how long until you got your first opportunity?
It was in October
of
2024 that year.
So right after you graduated.
Yeah, I graduated in May.
Yeah, then, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, right after, right after.
Pretty much.
The same.
Yeah,
the same
right
year.
after. Went to Guatemala.
Yeah. Went to Guatemala.
Guatemala.
And you were down there for how long?
I was down there for a couple months. I think October came back. Cause I came back before just I was born.
December? No.
Yeah. So.
Because you weren't down there for but.
Yeah, I was only. I think I was down there till like the end of November. Cause I remember.
The end of October. The end of October or the beginning?
It was like middle October to end of November.
Okay, so, and you left.
Yeah, I left.
And it was because of.
It was just because I felt like a responsibility to my family.
Because of?
Because Mama Lizzy died.
Thank
so
you.
I felt like since she died, as a young man, I would have to take the mantle and hold everything together. Because around that time, we was all hurting. I was hurting a lot. Like, I was taking my out on my family. Oh, y'all wouldn't let me come to her last birthday. Y'all talked me out of coming to her last birthday. I was lost. I was angry at the world, angry at myself. And so then my dad lost his mom around that time too.
And you were like, I need to come home.
So I was like,
I remember this.
I was like, so as you know, and then my cousin Kayla was having a baby too on top of that. So I was like,
that's my homie, man.
So I'm like, all
that's
this stuff happening in the family right now, and I'm like,
I need to be home.
So I'm like, I need to be home to like hold all this together. I'm like, the matriarch not here, like my son isn't here, so I'm like, I need to go home, and I ended up going home.
Okay, so then that was
2024.
The end of 2024.
Yep.
So then what did you do all 2020? TBL?
Yeah, TBL. I kept trying to be in the TBL, but I couldn't find no opportunity in the TBL. I was gonna be in the TBL this year, but
we're about to get there. So 2025, what did that year look like for you? What was the mentality?
2025, I was like, I'm like, everything's straight back home, so I'm like, I gotta try and get back to it.
Trying to get back pro.
Trying to get back pro, and I was TBL here, try out there, try out here, try out there, try out here, and it's just opportunities wasn't cutting out, but I felt like I was getting better and I was getting closer each and every time. So I'm like, I'm working towards my dreams and my passion. So I'm like, I'm just one call away, one good day, one here away.
Okay, so then 2026 come. You playing probably the best basketball you ever played in your life.
Yeah.
No?
I was feeling really good. Feeling really good.
Okay, and then let's talk about this left knee again.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in the Euro League. It was like this Cleveland League, and it was like some gym in Cleveland Heights. 2 days before my birthday, I was hooping. I had
December 21st?
Yeah, December 21st. I had
2025?
Yeah, no. Yeah, 2025. Yep, 2025.
You haven't heard your birthday yet this year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 2025. I was having like 40 in the men's league game with my boy, and then I just felt a snap. So I'm like, oh damn. But it didn't feel like last time. It didn't feel like the first time I tore my ACL. So I was like, oh okay. I'm like, this light. So I'm like, it just made me my meniscus. So
you kept playing.
I did. I kept playing.
Were you able to play?
I was. It hurt, but because it was a partial, so it wasn't like.
But I'm saying before you knew, like you were just like, what's wrong with my knee? Because you told me you were able to run up and down. So how many months did you play on this thing?
Up until April. No, yeah, up until April.
Well, you know what? That's crazy because I literally remember when we went to when we went out to eat for your birthday. I ain't gonna get okay. So they're not knowing where we're going this year.
Yeah, you're right. They don't need all that.
But I'm saying, like when we went out to dinner for your birthday, when we went out to dinner for your birthday, I literally remember you telling me like, "Yeah, Lo, I just hurt my knee," and I was like, "Your knee fine? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And you were like, so you kept playing on it for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Till January, February, March.
Yeah.
February.
March. No,
February.
March.
February. I think you stopped. No, I'm tripping.
No, because I got my MRI in March. Then I had the.
So you stopped in February.
Yeah, I stopped in February. MRI in March.
So
surgery.
How long were you playing on this partially torn ACL?
A couple months.
Running. So when did you realize that like, okay, I can't move side to side anymore. I can't guard.
Like,
because that was the problem, right? You could run back and forth.
I could run back and forth, yeah, but you
couldn't backpedal.
Yeah, I could backpedal.
Oh, you could. Okay.
Just slide my feet was very hard.
You couldn't like get downhill and change direction.
Yeah, I felt like
something was wrong with that.
Yeah, if I feel like if I'm at home, I have no need to play through an injury. So I'm like, I'm not as explosive as I once was. I'm not moving how I used to.
Right.
So I'm like, something wrong with me. So then I got MRI and they like, yeah, your ACL torn. I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
my boy retore his ACL.
Yeah, I'm like, but all tears are different though. I was like I said, I was playing, walking, running. Mm-hmm. It just hurt, but I'm like, this is just typical knee pain,
I can't wait.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna fight through this. But
okay.
Yeah, they said.
So then you had to get another surgery. When you found that out, what was your initial thought?
I was like, oh my God. I was like, another one.
My boy was upset. My boy was upset.
I'm like, I gotta go through this whole thing again, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh, sleepless nights.
I'm gonna go find the text, bro. I'm gonna try to find him. I'm gonna put him. Little bro, it's over with, bro.
Yeah, I was like, retirement coming soon, man. I'm like, I'm done. I'm like, another set of sleepless nights, another 9 months.
Looking at the glass.
Half empty.
Yeah, there
you go.
Yep.
So I'm like, man, this is outrageous, bro. I'm like, I can't, because I thought it was the meniscus the whole time. I'm like, okay, if I rehab this enough, it's gonna heal on its own. Yeah. So I'm like ACL. I'm like, you gotta be trolling me. I'm like, ain't no way.
So then you ended up having surgery.
Yep.
And where are your emotions after that? Because I came to see you the day you had surgery.
Yeah, you came over the day I got home.
And you was like, little bro, I need some of your strength.
Yeah, I was.
Talk to me about, like, why did you send me that text?
Because my emotions all over the place. I felt like I was amazing shape, hoop wise, but then I got that news, I got out of that surgery, instantly woke up and just started crying like, I'm back here again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like looking at my knee in a brace wrapped up. I'm like, wow, I have some more enhancements to my knee. I'm like, I'm gonna have to cry all night, sleepless nights again, take this stupid drugs, like not be able to do what I love.
Yeah, bro.
Not be able to be athletic for months. And especially the summer coming up. So it's like, that's even worse.
Because I was texting you, I was like, big bro, let me come over. He's like, no. And I'm like, big bro, I'm coming. He's like, I need some of your strength. And that to me meant a lot.
Yeah. Because
it was like, because it's like for me, and maybe you have another take on this, but for me, bro, it's like, you my big bro. You water my garden. Mm-hmm. How can I water yours?
Yeah.
And so, like, talk about how can I water? Like, you see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, from what you told me, I have. And not just say the same thing. But, like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, to me, that was always like, that's why that text meant so much to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was, I just needed my loved ones around me. Because at first, I only told my girlfriend, you, and my family.
Uh-huh.
Them the only ones I really wanted to know about what I was about to be going through for that couple of times. Because I'm like, y'all the ones I trust the most. But it was like, just your presence and being around me. Just, you uplifted me with your laughter and, your sense of humor.
Yeah, bro, I had to.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you just being there, like, things going to be good.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
when people go through so much and they can still smile, you tend to want to be around those people. Same with me, bro.
Yeah, for sure that.
So we're recovering now.
Yeah.
We're recovering.
Wow,
bro. How's recovery going so far? Talk to me about this recovery. Because is this recovery different from the one in 2018?
It's very different.
Okay.
From 2018, I couldn't bear weight on it for a couple of weeks. This time, I was walking during surgery, like day after, like I was bearing weight.
I was not doing it.
I was
not doing it.
I was doing leg raises. I was doing leg raises the night after surgery.
Wow.
Like
I wasn't doing that either.
So I have a lot more function in my leg now than I did 2018. But
you're not back yet.
I'm not back yet, no. But starting jumping again. Little light jump. Started jogging again.
Okay.
Just working on my bend and.
How's that going?
It's going good. It's hard, but it's getting there.
So, what surgery and recovery was more difficult? That one, the first one, or this one?
The first one was definitely
okay.
The first one.
Okay.
First one, I had to use the tens unit to get my
quad to turn on.
Yeah, because my quad was dead. My quad was dead.
It was dead.
I couldn't get it up for the life of me.
Okay, so we're recovering from this. It's summer of 2026.
Yeah.
what what is next for Isiah Taborn?
Right now, I'm taking it day by day with this recovery. So I'm just focused on, attacking therapy very hard, attacking at home drills very hard, just trying to beat the timelines that they're giving me like I did last time. And, just trying to get back to at least on court activities very soon. At the least. So I could get back to training with O. My trainers, I miss them guys.
They
so
don't know
much.
O yet. Well, I mean, if you're watching this and you know O, you know exactly who we're talking about. If you're watching this and you don't know O, O's gonna be on the pod soon.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be another
just working,
great
trying to I'm just taking it day by day with recovery. That's literally all I'm focused on right now is recovery, getting in my word.
Wow,
being
that's growth. That's growth, bro.
I mean,
that's growth.
Because
Because y'all, I gotta cut you off, bro. Yeah. I got on Zay, the day of his surgery. I said, bro, you need to get back in your word, bro. I said you need to start locking in on your spiritual journey. I felt like you got away, bro. And 2026 for me has been a year where I've been really locked in. I've had my lulls, but I feel like I've been really locked in, and I was like, this is God trying to get Isiah back to being his.
And that's what I felt like it was too. And I'm just focused on being the best Isiah I can be, exploring myself in other ways. Being a great boyfriend, a great son, great grandson, great friend, great brother. Just being the best me in other ways. Because it's hard not being able to hoop or run, work out. It's hard not being. I just feel useless sometimes, but I got a great support system around me that lifts me up.
For sure, bro. So that's your story. Thank you. Of course. Now, before we leave here, you still got something you gotta come in? Okay.
No.
You don't gotta leave me yet? Okay.
I don't, bro.
Okay, so if you want to, NBA Finals. You want to talk about the finals? Or you want to talk about some music?
Let's talk about the finals, bro.
Okay.
Talk about both.
Okay. What you think about Iceman? What you think about Iceman?
I love Iceman, bro. I'm OVO like you. I'm just not as OVO as you.
You're not as OVO as me.
I'm not as OVO as you,
no.
But I am a Drake fan, so I loved Iceman. I liked Habibti. And Habibti.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Maid of Honor. I haven't listened to.
I saw the purpose of Maid of Honor. I saw the vision. And
I think I gotta listen to it because it's probably, bro. It's like a honestly never mind. Like I'm experimenting.
No, it's Maid of Honor is gonna do exactly what Drake intended. It's gonna be in every club around the world.
Yeah.
The Cheetah Print song, that's gonna be in every club in America. Some of them songs are gonna be played in every club in America.
I just don't like that people are talking about Iceman like it's not old Drake. Bro, like
Iceman was cold.
Bro, it's like if you take some of the songs, y'all, and you just change the album picture, you would think it's on Nothing Was the Same. Or you would think it's on Bro, I think I need to do a whole episode about this.
About Iceman?
I think so. I think I need to because, bro, there's some real deal bars in there. Yeah. Is there not?
There is. Okay. Iceman is I loved Iceman because I like Drake rap. I like R&B Drake and rapping Drake. And I felt like Drake tapped into his old self with Iceman. I'm like, he spitting on Iceman. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
He was spitting on Iceman for sure. Yeah. So I think Iceman is the best of the three for sure. By far, yeah.
Like, album of the year. Or is it going to be the fall off?
Ooh.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to have to get on here and talk.
What even came out this year? Yeah, no.
I'm going to have to get on here and talk about this,
I think
bro.
just Iceman because Drake do
more
numbers.
Yeah, Drake do numbers. Bro, y'all, I seen a stat today while I was driving here. The album was released 3 weeks ago. Hey, you see what I did there? Yeah. You see what I did there? OVO. Oh, man. Hey, Drake, can I get an Iceman check? No, I'm just like...
All right, sorry, my boy.
Yeah, that was crazy work. But no, for sure. I wear the OVO brand. You crazy. That stuff is nice. Honestly, anyways, but what I'm saying is y'all, like, I was driving here, y'all, and I seen a stat that said Rap Music posted it, and it said Drake's Iceman is eligible to be platinum in the U.S. And then under it said the album was released 3 weeks ago. I said, what, bro? I said, what? So, anyways, okay, let's talk. Can we talk hoops? Can we really talk hoops?
Really talk hoops?
No, like really, really talk hoops. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about the finals. Let's talk about the finals. The conversation.
Okay.
What do you think about the finals? What was your first going into it? We had game 3.
Going into it, I didn't think the Spurs were gonna ransack through the Knicks, but
Ransack.
like just run through.
Because everybody thought the Knicks were gonna get killed.
Yeah, everybody talks about
there ain't no thunder in space.
The lowly East, and the East is so much worse, and the Spurs are just gonna run through the Knicks. The Knicks are just taking advantage of it. No, the Knicks are a fantastic basketball team. They are the best team in the East. But I felt like my original pick was Spurs in 7, and I think that's gonna hold up very well. But
no, that's not.
so after the
Knicks in 5. Anyways,
after the first 2 games, it was looking rough. I'm like, oh my God, because the Knicks took advantage of their best.
The Spurs almost lost last night, sir.
They did.
But
the Knicks almost lost the first 2 games, though.
I thought it was going to be game 1 and 2 story. I seen Stephen A. Smith say that Jalen Brunson was trying to be the MVP in the finals instead of being the winner of game 3. He's tripping?
Absolutely, he's tripping.
Okay.
That's how the Knicks run.
Yeah.
That's Jalen Brunson is their engine.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Josh Hart.
Oh, yeah. But I think in order for them to win this, I think Cat needs to be able to drive the car. That's their mismatch.
Him and Wemby.
Yeah, because
Wemby can't guard him.
Yeah, Wemby can't guard him.
OG Anunoby kills Wemby every time.
Yeah, I mean, Cat stretches Wemby out. Cat is a fantastic playmaker. Has been fantastic these playoffs. Cat is the X factor to me. So when Cat disappears in the 4th, they lose. So I feel like Cat has to do more, and I feel like he will do more. But I hope he don't.
But you hope he don't.
Go Spurs.
But my thing is, I don't know why everybody just thought Wemby was just gonna have 8 blocks a game, and
no, because
the Knicks are too good at shooting.
Yeah, everybody just there because it's the narrative about the East, which is so dumb.
I think the Knicks, bro. I think the Knicks, because of their shooting ability, Wemby has to come out of the paint.
Yeah.
And after that, you cook, bro. I don't think the Spurs are winning this finals.
I don't
think they're winning it, bro. How? I don't think they got lucky last night.
But you can say that about the Knicks the last 2 games. The first 2 games.
Okay.
You can say the Knicks got lucky the first 2 games.
I mean, yeah. I think the Spurs barely beat the Knicks last night.
The Knicks barely beat the Spurs on that Saturday.
They came back and gave them that belt.
No.
But my thing about last night's game is, how do you start the game and you have did you see them careless turnovers?
Yeah.
I'm talking about just careless, bro.
That's
like, was that not like in the first 10 possessions there was 3 turnovers.
That's nerves though. First New York finals game
since 1999.
We wasn't even born.
Oh, you was born.
I was born in 2000.
1980. Oh, my fault.
It's first, and they brought the New York. I saw Derek Jeter,
really,
Chalamet, the mayor of New York.
President
was there.
Donald
freaking
Trump, bro. That's crazy work.
They brought the Avengers of New York out there.
The Avengers of New York.
Every New York celebrity was there that night.
Well, Spike Lee was.
Of course. Timothy Chalamet, Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan.
Y'all, that's crazy.
The celebrity Avengers were out, so it's
celebrity Avengers.
And then
Morgan Freeman wasn't there.
I don't think he was. No, but I don't think he's a Knicks fan.
Is he not a celebrity Avenger?
I mean, I'm talking about the Avengers of New York fans.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
They have their own lineup of fans.
My fault.
You're right though.
I was gonna do you in.
But like just that atmosphere, it's like, wow. It's like even watching them run out. Like watching them run out, I got goosebumps. I'm like, this is a presentation for sure. And during the introductions,
I didn't even. I was locked in on something else. I was.
Yeah, it was
business stuff. It was business.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a movie just watching that, but I can see why, like, just the nerves of being in that game, even if it's your home court.
But I'm just like, dog, like, how are you turning the ball? Like, bro, it's careless. It's like you're here, and you run that way, and I throw the ball there still.
Yeah,
what am I doing?
Nerves are
Lock
real.
in.
Nerves are real though.
It's the finals.
It is, but
Yeah, no nerves. No. You felt the nerves. I felt the nerves before big games. Yeah.
That first finals game in about 30 years.
Yeah, bro. Hey, so the nerves definitely got to him.
The nerves definitely got to him that first couple minutes. You could tell they were sloppy, missing shots, missing rotations on defense. It was looking nasty for the Knicks the first couple possessions. Mm-hmm. But, they got that Josh Hart magnet ball game. Then they got the OG magnet ball game.
Bro. Josh Hart, bro.
That's a star in his role for sure. That's a dog.
Bro, that's a real
deal hooper right there. So.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, you can't have a dog if it doesn't have a motor.
Yeah.
Gotta be in shape.
He's in fantastic shape. 6'5".
6'5". He's 6'5"?
6'5". Yeah.
What? I thought he was like 6'3", bro.
No, they say they list him at 6'5", so that means he may be like
6'3" and a half.
But yeah, they list him at 6'5", so it's like he got heart for sure, and he gonna give you one of these games scoring wise too. On top,
on the Cavs, what did he do to the Cavs? What did he do? Yo?
Gave them 7. Yo Cavs.
My Cavs.
No.
What?
He gave them 7-3. Boys.
What? My Cavs.
You a Bulls fan?
Duh. What? Are you okay? I've been a Bulls fan since I came out the womb.
Yeah, that's why they suck. But
well, you suck. But anyways, no, I like the Cavs. I like the Cavs, and I'm a D Rose fan.
Oh,
so
yeah,
don't touch
for sure.
Anyways, but no, I like the Cavs like when like 2K17, bruh. All I used to do was literally take LeBron, and you know what level I play.
Playing rookie.
Yeah, playing rookie, pro. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, I don't play video games on all Madden and NBA Hall of Fame because
he sucked.
No, I don't suck. See, I like to have fun. Unlike somebody right here, he throws controllers, breaks the TV, breaks the PlayStation 5.
He sucked.
Everything like that. So, y'all, I personally like to play video games for fun. And I don't even really do it too often. But, y'all, like, I go and it's like, just take LeBron 2K17, top of the key, inside the 3-point line, mid-range, bucket, green every time, on the Xbox 360. But Xbox 360.
Xbox One, I think.
No,
Xbox
17.
17 was
360.
On the one.
Was it on the one?
Yes.
It was. It wasn't on one.
I'm tripping. 360.
I'm tripping. Yeah, but hey, don't hate on the 360.
That's a long time ago, though.
And I don't. So I have a PlayStation 4 right now. I don't even have. Well, you know that. You know that.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to upgrade. I think I'm ready to really get it.
To a what?
PlayStation 6 when it come out. It's never coming out.
Well, they ain't coming out till like 2030.
I mean, I guess PS5. Well, I mean, that's only a couple years away. I might as well get, you know what I'm saying? Or should I just do the 2025?
You gonna miss GTA 6.
Dang.
To wait for the PS6.
Do I need to get GTA 5 and like start grinding on that? So I can don't transfer anymore?
Start over.
Dang, bro. I was gonna get like $1 million and then just like more than $1 million. I know.
Everything's gonna start over, so
that's cool, bro.
Yeah, so and it's not coming out on P4.
I'm gonna get it on the P5, and I'm gonna grind that game. Maybe not, probably not. I got a lot of business to attend to.
You won't play P5?
No, I gotta get one though. So like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get a good, nice game system, a couple controllers. You know.
Yeah. So you definitely need that.
Yeah, just for something to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, bro, that's what I used to do, bro. So what are your game 1, game 2? Okay, Knicks came back. Jalen Brunson, Mr. Clutch.
Mr.
Clutch of the year, last year and this year.
82 points on 81 shots though. The Spurs got Holmes.
What?
He has 82.
That sounds like somebody I know.
He has 82 points in the series.
That stat sounds like somebody I know.
So empty the clip. He got to empty the clip, but the Spurs got Holmes.
I can't wait to empty my clip.
What?
I'm talking about this.
What?
I could have hit you earlier with one.
What?
No, Cat does what to Wemby?
Blows by.
No, you said stretches him out. I'm gonna clip that.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip you, and I'm going No, I went pause.
You want some?
I went pause. I already paused you earlier. And why do you gotta make everything gay? I don't like crazy, I don't like you. You gotta pause me for no reason.
Crazy stuff.
No, you said Cat stretches out Wemby.
What you just say?
I forget. It doesn't even matter.
Wow.
Because I'm LP, I'm the legend, I'm the GOAT.
So okay.
It doesn't matter. But you said Cat stretches out Wemby.
What did you just say though?
And I remember.
Now you forgot.
I want to empty out my clip. I'm talking about shooting.
Nah.
When I hoop again.
Yeah, okay. freaky boy. You a freaky boy.
You stupid as heck.
You a freaky boy.
You stupid as heck, bro.
Nah, bro.
Anyways, what are your predictions for the rest of the finals?
I think Spurs take it tomorrow. Go back to
what?
You go back to
no.
Yes.
I don't think I do not think the Knicks lose both games at MSG.
I think they do.
I think you're tripping.
I think they do.
I think you're on drugs.
I think the Spurs take Game 4, and they take Game 5, and then they lose Game 6, and then they win Game 7.
What? Say that again.
They win in MSG, 2-2 going back to Tonio.
Okay.
They go up 3-2. They lose Game 6 in the Garden. They win Game 7 in San Antonio.
I think you're tripping.
So how you think? You think New York win this game?
Definitely New York win this game. Go up 3-1.
And then you think they win in San Antonio? Or you think
I hope
they close it in New York?
I think they close it in New York.
Okay, so you think it goes 6?
I think it goes 6.
Okay.
Knicks in 6 probably. That's realistic.
It is realistic. I mean, to me, it all depends on Cat. That's the unicorn.
Really?
That's the unicorn.
Okay. That makes sense though.
That is the unicorn.
I want the Knicks to win though, bro. I like
for all the short guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You a short guard too.
I know. Yeah, I like Jalen Brunson.
But you're just not as short as me.
Yeah.
And your gameplay not like Jalen Brunson's like my second cousin.
Yeah, for sure. I need
me and him play the same way. No.
Y'all do play the same way.
And Peyton Pritchard, that's like my third cousin. I'm
white boy.
Yeah. But cold.
Cold white boy. Yeah. No, he is cold though for sure.
But okay. So that all right, yeah. I mean Jalen Brunson, I think I remember what I was gonna say now. Y'all, if the Knicks win the finals.
Oh yeah, New York.
If you live in New York,
you gotta move.
Get out.
You gotta move.
Get out of New York. If you live in New York, get out of New York.
You saw what they was doing last game.
Yeah, they was rushing the Spurs,
beating up the San Antonio fans outside the
thing. Making them turn their jerseys
somebody's
off.
jersey off and burned it right in front of them. I'm like, yeah. Just imagine if they win.
I didn't see that video.
They ripped dude Wemby jersey off and burned it right in front of them.
Yeah, so if you live in New York and the Knicks win the finals, please move out. Just for the rest of 2026.
Oh yeah,
and then when New York got enough money to do it. But if y'all love the Statue of Liberty, if y'all ever been, I do apologize because they will be tearing down the Statue of Liberty and they will be changing the Statue of Liberty to a statue of Jalen Brunson with the number 11 the Knicks jersey on, and that will be the new statue of Brunson.
I do think he will get I think
if he wins this finals, I think he's one of the greatest Knicks to ever live. Maybe the greatest Knick to ever live. Single-handedly, not single-handedly, but
he will surpass Patrick Ewing easily if he wins this finals. Because right now he's second.
Bruh, he will be the greatest Knick to ever live,
and
that's crazy.
He would never pay for anything in New York ever again. If they win the final, ever. He would definitely get a statue if they win a final.
In the place of Statue of Liberty.
Not in the place. Outside the arena, probably.
I don't think that's big enough.
He would not get the Statue of Liberty, but he would definitely get a statue outside.
But why can't they build an island next to the Statue of Liberty and make it like the Statue of Liberty is guarding Jalen Brunson and then just him with the left hand like this? That's crazy work.
You wildin' for sure. But
hey, you see that TikTok?
I'm wildin'. You wildin' for sure. But he definitely will get a statue. Not Statue of Liberty height, but he will definitely.
I think they should make it bigger than MSG though, or like maybe at least half the size, like 20 stories, or I don't know how many stories. Something. Hey, they gotta make a Jalen Brunson statue, bro. Like a statue.
He will definitely get a statue, but not no big stuff like that.
Okay, well, I mean, don't be a hater, but that's your nature. So, anyway, y'all, this is like my big brother, bro. I gotta mess with him, but so forget what he's talking about. Knicks in 6.
Spurs in 7.
Knicks in 6.
Spurs in 7.
Okay, kicked you on my pocket. No, Knicks in 6. So, we pretty much hit a lot of stuff. Is there anything? So. The reason why, and this is new, y'all, me bringing on guests and stuff. So the reason why is because I want this to be a platform for one community and not union, but unity. Mm-hmm. You understand the difference? And I'm gonna give y'all that game later, but I might charge y'all. But no, I'm just playing. But I want unity. I want community. So this is, my platform, whatever. Is there anything else that you would like to voice? Anything in your spirit that you like, and about anything you would like to voice before we close?
Uh,
Anything.
I would just say whatever you're doing, man.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was going more conversation. I don't mean to cut you off. I was going more conversational still, but I do want if you got a message to people,
okay.
kids or whatever. But do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything.
That's up to you, Mr. Host. What else you want to talk about, man?
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you an opportunity.
I'm giving you an opportunity to ask me more.
How you gonna give me an opportunity on my own show?
Yeah, cause I'm Debo. I come in. I walk in your trap.
You don't take nothing out of my trap.
Yeah.
You don't take. Well,
I walk in your trap.
That's not Debo.
Take over your trap.
That's not Debo.
I know it's not Debo.
Who is that? What is that
song,
from?
Though.
You don't take over my trap.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You never have, and
ask
you never
me some
will.
more questions.
You never have, and you never will.
Ask me some more questions.
I'm asking you what you want to.
No,
I'm not finna do this with you today.
Listen though.
Why do you want to come on my show and argue?
Listen though, we not arguing. We having a conversation. Now listen. Ask me some more questions.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Listen though.
Who are you talking to? Who are you pointing at?
Listen.
We can do this all night. I don't have anywhere to be.
Ask me some more questions.
I don't have any questions to ask you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. How you gonna tell me what I got?
Your notes.
I already used my notes.
Well, come on. Podcast P. Let's go. Ask some more questions. Come on, man.
Podcast P is crazy, bro.
Yeah, come on.
I don't have any more questions for you.
Come on, think of something out the dome, man.
Out the dome?
Yeah. You
just want to. I was giving you an opportunity to talk. I was giving you an opportunity to talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you had anything in your spirit.
Come on, throw me a lob.
Throw you a lob.
Yeah.
Y'all, this dude is asking me to throw him a lob, and he used to dance and just dance to feel. No, I'm just playing.
Throw me a lob, man.
Throw you a lob. I don't have a lob.
Yes,
first of all, y'all, can I tell y'all something that I learned from him? Don't pass. Don't pass.
Who would you want taking the shot? Yourself? Or somebody else that don't work as hard as you? That's life advice.
So my question is why would I throw him a lob?
Throw me a lob.
If he taught me not to pass. Why would I pass it to you?
Because I taught you to pass to me.
No, I didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You taught me to shoot everything I touch.
Yeah, after I give you permission, though. Exactly.
This is a platform that I can't. Anyways. I'm trying to be a better person.
Yeah, there you go. So
on and off social media.
So let's work on your journalism.
On my journalism?
Yeah, let's work on some.
I'm a journalist.
Yeah, you are.
How?
You LP Journal.
How you gonna tell me how you gonna tell me what I am?
You're like the Daily Bugle. No, come on.
No, I'm just asking. Like, are there any more topics that you have in your mind that you wanna?
No.
Miles Garrett.
Let's not even talk about that.
Because you was upset about that the other day.
I was very upset about that.
You was upset about that the other day.
I just hope Jared Verse turns out, because we only got one first round.
Is he any good?
Yeah, he's young, he's good. So I mean, hopefully he could turn into his best self here. But
okay,
I just don't see it. But and then one first round pick that's gonna be like pick 30. Not very good, but
right.
We'll see. Hopefully they do. I mean, team got 4 quarterbacks on the roster, but trust them, I guess. So we'll see how that turns out.
So when this is all said and done, and you recover from this, are you gonna try to go back pro?
I am. I'm gonna try and chase TBL, BSL.
Okay.
See if I can get somewhere over there.
Okay. So we pretty much hit everything. I want to give you an opportunity right now to whatever's in your spirit to give a message or end off whatever Zay's feeling in terms of to the kids or just to anybody.
For sure. I would say, man, we gotta spread more love in Cleveland, man. I would say, it's too many people from the city hating on people from the city. And, if you from Cleveland, just know Zay is rooting for you. Whatever you plan on doing, if it come across my timeline, I'll comment, congratulations. Even if I don't know you, I don't follow you. I've been known to do that. If I see somebody from my city doing big things, I just love that. And I feel like we need more love in the city. We need to keep God first always. Keep God in our hearts. And love thy neighbor. And bring unity to the city. There's too many people from the city. Oh, man, he don't deserve the opportunity. He don't deserve that. Why can't we just congratulate him? Why can't we say, hey, go put on. Go do your thing overseas. Or, oh, you making it rapping. I'm going to repost your music. Or, oh, you doing this. I'm just going to repost it for you. Or I'm going to drop some fire emojis for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I'm going to help build your crowd up for you. Because you from my city and I want to see you doing good. And that's who I am, and I feel like that's what everybody in the city needs to be.
Wow, bro. So how do we? So I wanted to end it right there, but now this is a question for you. How do we get that? In your opinion, how do we get the unity? How do we do that? How do we spread more love? How do we get people to?
I think that's people's hearts need to change. So I think that would be hard, but you know, we just keep doing what we doing. You know, hey, we impact one person with this video. Then slow motion is better than no motion. We change one person, I'm like, you know, he right or they right. I need to support more people from my city or wherever you from. Show love to people in your city. Like, oh, that should have been my opportunity. Oh, he don't deserve that over me. You don't need to look at it like that. You need to look at it like, oh, congratulations, my time coming. I'm gonna stay down. I'm gonna stay prayed up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust God. I'm gonna trust what I got going on. To know my time coming soon. So why can't I congratulate my brother, congratulate my sister, even if you don't know them?
That's a good word,
you
bro.
Feel me? Like
too much division.
Yeah, it's too much division in the own city. Like it don't need to be.
I think we would be one of the biggest if we didn't have that.
Yeah, because you know,
I think we would be another LA, New York, Chicago, Miami.
It's so much hate and jealousy in the city. It's like people see somebody getting off. Oh, I gotta stop his motion. People see somebody getting off. They gotta hate.
Yeah, bro. And we got to stop killing each other.
Yeah, we got to promote each other, build each other up. Why won't we want people from Cleveland to be famous? Then it's like, oh, I'm from Cleveland. I'm going to get back to my city that raised me.
And then we hate on people that do that.
We hate on people that do that. Like, oh, he got too big or he Hollywood now. He not from the city. Then they come back to the city and they get robbed or somebody hold them at gunpoint.
Everybody love them, yeah. Or everybody love them.
Yeah, facts. So.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so y'all, I just want to say thank y'all for watching. I wouldn't have had him on. I wouldn't have had Isiah Taborn on if I didn't think his story or some of the stuff he was going to give y'all was inspiring or y'all could use. So I hope if you did watch this, that's what it gave you. Yes, and thank you, bro. Thank you for being here.
For sure, man. Thank you for being here.
And just thank you for all you did for me. You know what I'm going through right now. Yeah. You know where I'm at. And just thank you for being a part, bro. Because I truly forget. I don't even care about the camera being here. I wouldn't be here without you, bro.
For sure, that, man.
So thank you, bro. I love you, bro.
Love you too.
Thank you so much. And y'all, we got some. Like I said last episode, we got some great big episodes coming. Some more stuff I plan on dropping. I might do like a little vlog soon. Maybe we'll start thinking on some new stuff. But thank you guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe. And y'all, we're gonna be back soon. Thank y'all, bro. Love you guys. If you're watching this, I hope you were inspired. Until the next echo.